What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Real quickly before we get into the video, if you haven't done so already, if you could just hit that subscribe button for me, if you could like the video as well, and any comments that you want to make on anything that I've got to say, please feel free, leave them in the comment section down below. So today's video is a little preview of our game against Norwich. Obviously we beat them first time around, and what I wanted to do was just kind of talk over the head-to-head and just give a bit of a sort of details and information with regards to Norwich and all that kind of stuff. So looking at the last 6 games, they have they've won 3, drawn 2 and lost 1. So their last loss was on the 29th of December, and that was against Millwall 1-0. They then drew against Southampton 1-1, drew against Bristol in the FA Cup. They then beat Hull 2-1. Then they beat Bristol Rovers in the return leg, and then they beat West Brom 2-0 in their last game. So obviously this is a rescheduled game because of the FA Cup, because we've got Plymouth at home on Saturday. So just looking at it overall, in terms of Norwich and how they're kind of playing, and sort of the rating of the players that they've actually got. So Gunn has got a decent rating, 7.3. He's actually their highest rated player. So I don't know whether or not he's having to face a lot of shots or try and do a lot of saves and everything. Their normal formation that they're playing at the moment is a 4-1-3-2. Slightly different to ours, but what it does mean is that the midfield is a little bit packed, so we'll just have to wait and see how that one progresses and kind of moves forwards. In terms of their current overall strengths and weaknesses and stuff and things like that, so they have, or they are, I should say, quite good at creating chances through individual skill, good at creating scoring chances. They're strong at finishing scoring chances, and they're strong at attacking down the wings. Now, their weaknesses, these are interesting. They're offside quite a lot. They're not very good at aerial duels. There tends to be quite a lot of individual errors from Norwich when they're playing, and they have kind of an inability of stopping opponents from creating chances, which actually works quite good for us. They're not very good at defending at long shots either. And these 3, which are quite interesting, protecting the lead, they're very, very weak at. So they have there's a vulnerability after you score a goal for the sort of like the following 10 minutes, and it would appear that they could be quite vulnerable. They're not very good at defending counter-attacks. We're very good at counter-attacks. It's one of our kind of really good things that we do. And they're not very good at defending set pieces. Our set pieces aren't brilliant, but hopefully that should stand us in good stead. Overall, their style of play, they like to attack down the left-hand side and through the middle. They take a lot of shots, but they do like playing in their own half. Given the way that they play, so with this 4-1-3-2 formation, what I would say is that you would maybe think that Stacey and Gianniulis, I think that I've pronounced his name correctly, not butchered it, the left back and the right back are going to be kind of forming sort of the wing attacks with, I was going to say with Sarah potentially dropping in, but Sarah's quite a creative player for them, the same as Nunes. So it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of works out. I wouldn't be surprised if they tend to do more of a kind of 2 central defenders, Sarah, with Stacey and Gianniulis on the wing. That would kind of be how I kind of see it playing. They also, I think, have the potential to play quite narrow, just given the way that they're sort of set up. And Ashley Barnes, we all know Ashley Barnes. We all hate Ashley Barnes. He's I can't stand him. Can't stand him at all. So looking at previous 6 meetings, Norwich have won 2. We've won 4, from what I can see. Out injured, their central defender, I believe Danny Bath, he's out injured. For us, it's the usual suspects at the moment. Dallas, Strout, Darlow and Nonto. Coming fresh off the signing of the new contract, although it's not been fully announced yet. So those are our players that are currently out at the moment. When you look at it in terms of top players, our top players outrate Norwich's top players. And in terms of goals overall, in terms of the spread, it's a really nice even spread against our kind of attacking line, if you like. You've got Somerville with 12, Dan James with 10, and Pirot with 10 as well. So that's 32 goal contributions just from that front line of ours. So we have quite a deadly force in terms of the front line. Theirs come from Ro, Ida, and Sarah. So Ro has got 12, Ida's got 6, and Sarah's got 5. So yeah, looking at it again, betting spreads and match spreads and stuff and things like that, you're looking at a 2-0 home win or a 3-1 home win seems to be the kind of the favoured option for betting moving forward. So we should, in essence, have enough to be able to see this game through. But we need to be on it from the start. We need to be at 100%. We need to be doing everything that we need to be doing and switched on. Don't concede an early goal, please. And just go for the jugular. That's what I want us to do. I want us to go for the jugular, attack, and just be strong and resolute. I think Gruev and Somerville and James could have quite big games in this one, just purely because, I mean, we've seen how well Gruev's been coming on over the past sort of few games, which is nice to see. And James is just James, and Somerville's just Somerville. Somerville was a little bit off it at the weekend, so he's probably due a decent game. And don't be surprised to see Bamford getting amongst the goals as well. Hopefully, potentially. We'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. But this is now our opportunity to really start to lay that marker down. I just hope we don't do that Leedsy thing that we do and squander this opportunity. We've got 2 games now before, or 2 league games before everybody else plays. We have the opportunity to really put some pressure on all of the teams around us and to, like I said, lay our marker down for where we are. We can't, in essence, control what goes on in the other games. All we can do is try to apply the pressure and try to do it right. We just have to be consistent and maintain what we've already been doing this season, which hopefully, we will be able to do. That's going to do it for this one. Real short, real quick, but I just wanted to put it out there. For me, we should walk away winners on this one. But, you know, Leeds are Leeds and they could do a Leeds. Our home form is imperious and we need to make sure that we keep it that way. I just want us on it from the start. I don't want us anywhere. I don't want us not to be focused right from the get-go. I want to just 100%, no mistakes, and just get at them. Just absolutely get at them. From memory, if I remember when we played last time, it should be an interesting game to say the least. But just please don't mess up the opportunity. That's all I'm going to say. That's going to do it for this one. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you could like the video, I'd appreciate it. Share it if you could do that as well. Any comments that you want to make, please put them down in the comment section down below. And yeah, as ever, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We will see you on the next one, hopefully, discussing a Leeds victory. Take care.